think this is as close as we need to be. Great stuff. Okay. Now, what do we need to make? We need to first get rid of the blueprints up there. We've already done that. We need a scanner room. Yes. We need to finish the fabricator, so we need to take one more table coral sample. What on earth is bumping up against us? Oh, hello there, floaty floaty. Why are you floating through the hatch here? We also need... We need to make a moon pool. That we do need as well, so that we can actually park our lovely little sea moth over here. So we are going to... And I keep on missing it, and I can see the little floaty fins coming through here. Why am I missing it? There we go. Moon pool. Scanner room, moon pool we need to make. Exterior growth bed. That's quite easy. The exterior growth bed. Let's grab a whole bunch of titanium, shall we? Have we got... We've got 2 titanium ingots. Yes, we do. Okay, so we've got the 2 titanium ingots that we need for a moon pool. We should have 1 lubricant. Yes. 2 lead. PB. Have we got... Oh, we only have 1 more lead. Right. We're going to have to dismantle something there. We're going to have to dismantle a foundation so we can get the other thingamajig, the other lead there. Okay, we need 2 lead. We need a lot of titanium and 2 copper. Cu. There we go. Okay. Do we need copper for anything else? I'm not sure. But we need a whole bunch of... Nothing in there. Titanium. Okay. Great stuff. We are going to, here by batteries, just put this orange thing in there, because we don't need that at the moment. Okay. We will be looking at the weird things up in the Cove Tree in a moment. I just first want to quickly set up some things here. Let's have the growth bed as quickly as possible. 2 growth beds, I think, should be at least sufficient for now. That should be alright. Now, what we need is a simple old tube going through here. And we need a tube that goes up. Can we actually get it in there? I'm not sure. Let's have a look whether that connects. Yes, it does. Okay. Now we need another tube because we need to get to above 900 meters below the ocean. Then we need to go, I think, 2 more up. Just so that we can park our sea moth without it degrading. I think 1 more. Hopefully this will be sufficient. And then we need 1 more tube. Of course, we're out of titanium again. Titanium is probably going to be the limiting factor here. Yeah, we're already almost out. Nonetheless, we're going to do our best here. Grab 3 more. There we go. Let's have a look here. 3 and then 5. Let's build this. Grab 1 more like that. Okay, now the thing is, our hull strength is now going to be very, very weak. So we need to put in some reinforcements. Where's the reinforcement? There we go, there it is, hiding away in the open. I'm just going to put this in. This should put us nice and high. There we go, 14.1 strength. Okay, we can't build there because there's already something that's there. I want to actually put up a window here, so we're going to put up 1 more over here. Okay. Lead. Oh yes, we need to still deconstruct 1 of these. Let's just quickly do that. And then we should have enough to actually build the moon pool. Moon pool over there. Okay. Yeah, it's going to be a very, very tight fit. But we are going to hopefully make it work. Thank you. Engine on. And a little bit higher. Just so that when our sea moth drops out of... I wanted to switch it off. When our sea moth drops out of the Cyclops over here, we don't actually have it crushed to death. Okay. Let's have a look. How far do we drop down? 880. Okay. This is such a tight fit, but we are just going to be fitting here. There we go. We may actually, if we get in the Cyclops, it may drop down below the point. Let's have a look. How deep do we go? Yo, 897. Okay, close. Okay, but at least we make it. Okay. Now, once we have finished building what we want to build here, we can actually head off to the previous base again and go get our thingamajig. Once we have enough nickel, we need that. We need nickel first. We can actually go and grab the prawn suit and carry on with our lives down here. Titanium, computer chip, and a copper wire. I think we still need. Yes. Okay, copper wire and computer chip. Copper wire is quite easy. It's just to... oh. Why can't... oh, that's why. We need to build a ladder down. I was like, why can't we go down? I want to go down. Come on. We need to build this from below. No, man. Okay, well, let's go down. See if we can build it. Okay. Floaty, floaty. Yes. There we go. Come on. Yay! We made it! It's a long tube. I'm glad one can't fall down. Oh, imagine as I say we can't fall down, I just fall down. That would suck. Anyway, that's a very quick down teleportation. What we are trying to build, we need table coral. We do still need. And then we need a computer chip. Let's just get this vehicle upgrade console up there. We actually need water filtration machine as well. And for that we do need aerogel. It's a ruby. And it is... well, technically we don't need the water filtration. Because we have got plants that we can eat. So technically we don't need that. But it's a ruby and aerogel. Gel sack. That's what we need for that. Okay. Let's have a look here. Moon pool we can get rid of because we already have the moon pool. Scanner room. Yeah, that one we will need table coral samples. So 2 table coral samples. Whatever we need for a computer chip. And 2 copper for the copper wire. That is what we need. Okay. So if I'm not mistaken... I may be mistaken. Let's have a look here what we need for the computer chip. There we go. Computer chip, table coral, 2, 1 gold and 1 copper wire. Okay, so we need 2 copper for the scanner room. We need 2 copper for the copper wire, 2 copper for the computer chip. Yeah. The 2 copper wires. Okay, we need 2 table coral samples and 1 table coral sample. Okay. So 3 table coral samples, and then we should be ready to do some other stuff. Right. Right, so are you guys excited for actually heading into the deeps of Planet 4546b? Obviously, this is not just a base building episode. We are actually going to be heading out in a moment. I am very excited. I'm terrified of the potential of going down there, but we will first need to go and get our things ready. Our prawn suit to go deep enough. Why did I do this? We need to go to the thing first. We need to go to the fabricator first so we can get some copper wires. There we go. That is built. We actually needed another copper wire. Another table coral, didn't we? Yeah. I think we needed another one. Yes, lady, we will in a moment. We need this. Okay, and then we need... Oh, we need one more gold. And one table coral. Okay, and then we'll eat something as well. Fine. Yeah, we'll quickly go grab something to eat. Otherwise, our PDA lady here is going to get really, really upset with us about the fact that we are not staying alive. Okay, let's grab those. Oh, no, I didn't want to do that. I wanted to do that and then do this.
Vital signs stabilizing.
No, I would hope it's stabilizing. I'm eating stuff, lady. Okay, there we go. And just quickly eat those. Now, back to full health. Right, let's go grab some more titanium again. And grab gold, because I forgot I have to come down for gold. One gold and one more table coral sample. I think there is table coral outside, but I'm not 100% sure. And I'd rather not have to come back again just for table coral. Let's grab those. Okay. I think we can actually just come up here now. Finish building this. Yeah, brilliant. And then let's go and finish up the fabricator. Oh, it's already finished up. Okay. Scanner room. That's what we were still trying to do. Okay. Build a scanner room. Scanner room, scanner room. Where should we build? I think we'll build this to the backside here. I think this is going to be a good spot for it. So when we come in, we can just take a short left past the ladder and we'll get to our scanner room. Yes. There we go. It's facing the right way. And now... Okay, our base strength is really not looking good. But we are here. And what we can scan for is, of course, lithium. So we are... Oh, sorry, not lithium, nickel. We can finally scan for nickel. So, what I want... I think we've got the one upgrade up in the Cyclops. We'll just go and grab that. There's the use fabricator. Okay. We've got the heads-up display chip. We've got silver and gold we can easily use. And we've got enough magnetite and copper ore to also extend the range. You know what? We're going to do that. Definitely going to do that. Of course, it's going to use quite a lot of power, but we'll build another power source in a moment. Right, so what we need is copper. Let's grab 3 copper and 3 magnetite. There's 2 here. And 1 more here at the lead one. And then we need 1 gold and 1 silver. And then we can also get rid of those blueprints that are pinned to the top there. That we don't need. And then... that one we don't need. And where's the upgrade console? There we go. Right, that one we don't need. Oh, we've apparently got some nickel in the area. Oh, that's going to be marvelous. So marvelous. Okay. Let's just quickly finish this up first. Okay, get those things. I must say, I really love the scanner room's, projection, the hologram that you have got here, where you can see where you are. It doesn't... Oh, no, for a moment I thought it showed where the base is, but no, it just shows where the scanner room is, and then relative. Either my computer in the past was too poor to actually do this properly, or it is a relatively recent... When I say relatively recent, it was put in the past 2 years, since I last really properly played, where it actually looks like that. It's so amazing to actually see all that. And I just realized that we have got the upgrade at the top there in the Cyclops, but I just made a new one because, you know, why not? Let's put this, and that in there so it will scan further and faster. And then let's quickly grab some lithium, shall we? Lithium. I keep on calling it lithium. It's not lithium, it's nickel. Let's grab some nickel. And as far as I recall, the blue brine over here is safe to swim in. We'll see now. It looks safe thus far. Now we're not losing health, so that's great. This is a nice, safe spot to build. We've just got a ruby, and I'm pretty sure there is... Oh, there's sandstone here as well. I'm pretty sure there are gel sacks around. Now, something I never really appreciated, but I must say, when I was playing in creative mode previously or earlier, I did actually enjoy it as well, is the sea moth's holographic projection over there as well, where you can really see where you are, and the little blue dot that is us also moves higher up in the hologram as we go up, and it goes down as we go down, which I just think is marvelous. It's so cool. Anyway, I am rambling over here, but I love these small little things. It is, however, a little bit in the way. I prefer it not being so in the way of me seeing what on earth is going on around me. Perfect. There's gel sack. You know what? We are going to cultivate this one by growing it over here. Okay, great stuff. So we should be able to harvest some more in a moment. Let's just get some air again. How's our inventory looking? Yeah, we've got enough lithium. We may as well... we've got enough titanium. I keep on calling everything lithium. Clearly, I need to go on a lithium run. But anyway, we are going to make a few lockers over here. Just so that we can store excess stuff. Because yes, we are hoarders, but we don't want to actually carry everything around with us. Why carry things around if you can store it safely? And forget about where you put it. Let's see, what have we got? We've got some lithium and we've got titanium. We're going to put titanium in here and label this TI. We're going to label this one LI because we're going to be putting in lithium. And we are going to stuff my wife in the locker over here. We're going to put Nick in there. We're going to have some more shinies over here. I just got the dirtiest of looks from my wife on the left here. At least I know she is paying attention to what I'm saying. Oh my word. Evening maid. Anyway, carrying on with non-horrible things to do. We're just going to be grabbing Nick all over the place here. And some more gel sacks for us to also grab. You know what? We're actually going to pick up one so that we can use that. And actually make aerogel for our new thermal power plant. Thermal plant that we want to make. And we're going to just grow some more gel sacks as well. Yes, now we're getting a lot of nickel here, which is marvelous. Grab another air gel sack here and another one. Oh, goodly. Marvelous. Okay, let's have a look here. I think 2 more nickel, and I think then we can... well, 3 more nickel. Then we can actually head back. And then think about what else we need. Because we definitely need to bring down our prawn suit to down below. And I'm not sure, have we got the grappling arm yet? I think we may have the blueprint, or we may already have it. I have to keep track of my oxygen there. I know I'm not inside the sea moth. We've got the grappling arm, and I think we already made that last time, if I'm not mistaken. So we should be able to swing around a bit. We don't... oh, we've got that as well. Okay, we need crystalline sulphur. Okay, we can get that as soon as we have brought down our prawn suit. The question is, do we take the Cyclops up? Or do we...
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Oh, we have to take the Cyclops up because we've got to come back. Yeah, never mind. The little voices in my head are talking nonsense. Need to finish that plant pot. There we go. Let's have a look. We've got Nick. Just stuff her in this locker again. Some more more shinies. One shiny over there. You know what? We can actually make some aerogel while we are at it. 2 aerogel. And then we can actually potentially at least make 2 more thermal plants. 4 magnetite we'll need. We have got that. 10 titanium we'll need. We have quite a bit of titanium. We've got 5 over here. So we can already make 1 as soon as we grab the magnetite up there. There should be some magnetite down here as well. So if we do run out, it's not a problem. We'll get more. We also need 1... Oh, what on earth is happening there? There we go. Close this, please. Yeah, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so now we've got 10. And we need 4 more magnetite. Here we go. 3, 4. Brilliant. Now we should be able to make those, but I want the power transmitter as well, just in case. So more gold and more titanium. Okay, let's, just for the heck of it, put 3 gold and 3 more titanium. 4, 8, 12, 13. I think that should be enough. Let's grab 1 more titanium, because I just know that I may not have enough here. Okay. And then let's put it around this old smoker as well. Apparently it is nice and hot over here. Yet our health is not degrading too badly. We'll see in a moment what the temperature is. 71 degrees up there, down there. That's alright. Let's just quickly put this one in. And then we should have more than enough power to our base. 73. But it does not have... It's not linked. Okay, so we're just going to put this in here. And that connects there. Okay, well, that connects there. I guess that's one way to get to the base. Right, power to the base. More power than South Africa has at the moment. Oh, wow. Okay, let's just have a look here. So there's a cavern to this side that we could explore as well. Is that a cavern or is that where we came in? We'll have to find out. That is in what direction? We are here. That is to the east. I think that's where we came in. I think so. And then... either where we came in, or it is where we need to go. Let's have a look here, shall we? The east. East is that way. That's where we came in. Okay, great. Now... plants. One last thing before we finish... before we are finished with this base, we need to put some plants in there. So that when we come back, we are perfectly fine. Yeah, we can actually... come on. Oh, it's not done yet. Okay, fine. Just going to put those in there. And eat those. I think, yes, now they are done. And we're just going to grab another one of those. And actually eat the last one. I want to make sure that we have got more than enough water down there. And we need to create, I think, 2 more little plots. Yeah, pots. And now we have enough to do that. Okay. Right, and then we can be off. Technically, would be able to build a bioreactor as well now, since we have got a lot of plants that will be producing fruits in a moment. But anyway, we're going to not do that now. Let's put some more chic plant pots over here. Because why not? And we'll put those 4 in there. Those 4 in there. And... okay, another floaty coming through. I'll just put one more, I think, in front here. No, not in front of it. Maybe, yeah, there we go. We'll put one there. And that should now be sufficient. We are going to, in this random locker, put a gel sack, which we don't need. And we need to go outside to go plant the gel sack seeds. Right. This is going to be gel sack central. Okay. Now, I think, you know, there is one thing, but I'm not sure whether we can build it in there yet. There is one thing that I really want. Power cell charger, advanced wiring kit, 2 rubies and 2 titaniums. Now, we barely made it here. We have got 3 power cells. We can replace 3 power cells here. Which ones are drained? This one? Let's replace the ones that are spent. That one's 32%. How are these ones doing? 100%, 100%, 100%. Yeah. We'll replace that 32%er as well. Just so that we know we can, at least potentially, make it up to the top and back. And if for some reason we need to, we will put this last little power cell in there. Yeah. I think we are... no, we're not ready. You know what? We forgot. I don't have one on me here. Beacons. We do not have a beacon set there where we are. Not in there, no. It won't be in there. We need copper and titanium. Let's make 4 beacons if we can, if we've got enough titanium. Yes, we do. Let's make 4 beacons. Put one down here. I think there may be some in the sea moth, but I'd rather keep that for an emergency. And since we're not, you know, in dire straits yet that we need to mark something, we don't have to go and do that. Okay. So 4 beacons coming right up. We're going to call this Cove Base Alpha or something along those lines. Okay, that's 4. Okay. Brilliant. We'll just put this 5. Okay, perfect. Right above the entrance. Alpha. There we go. Code base Alpha. Brilliant. And now we are ready. I think. We are as ready as we will ever be. So, engine online. It is time for another long trek home. That Cove Tree really is amazing. So that glowing ball that's in there is the egg of a Ghost Leviathan. So in theory, if we waited here long enough, that egg would hatch. In theory, but it doesn't in the game, unfortunately. It would have been quite amazing. But that egg would hatch and you would have some Ghost Leviathans everywhere. Hey Sonorix, welcome to the chat. And hello Suddenly Boop. Welcome to the chat. Glad you guys made it. Now we are 10 people in watching the live stream. Brilliant. Glad to have you all with us today. So we have started making our base down by the Cove Tree over there. We've got most of the, or some of the most important stuff we possibly need. I do, however, need to quickly just switch off the beacon manager for those 2 cameras, or those camera drones. Yeah, we don't need those. Okay. Now, somewhere up ahead, we are of course going to go past that Ghost Leviathan again. And I think he is right up here. And I think the entrance, or the exit at least, is right up here. Yeah, we're just going to keep our lights off. I'm not sure whether the Ghost Leviathan is actually attracted to light. In theory, he would be. Now, interesting with the light, speaking of light, most of the bioluminescence you see here are blue. And on Earth as well, most bioluminescence is actually blue in color. Okay, I think we've got the wrong entrance here. But anyway, this may be the entrance without the Ghost Leviathan, I'm not sure. Or there may be a different Ghost Leviathan over here, and we can't actually exit here with the Cyclops because it's too tight of a fit. Yeah, I think that may be the case. Ah, come on. Anyway, okay, let's go back. Sorry guys, turning around. We actually should have just grabbed the sea moth and went to go find the exit. I think that's what I'm going to do. Just so that we know exactly where we need to go. Anyway, bioluminescence. Mostly blue, and there's a good reason for that. And that's because... Oh, hello there. And that's because blue light travels furthest in water. The red light will get filtered out first, green light next, and then blue light has the deepest penetration through water. And that's because it's a medium wavelength. It's not too slow, not too rapid. It doesn't have too high frequency or too low frequency. It's perfect. It travels furthest. Red light will be lost first, and then green light after that. I think we will need to head in that direction, but we're going to head there with the sea moth, not with the Cyclops. Okay, and so by being able to actually produce blue light as bioluminescence, you know, that can travel further than a red light would be able to. I think if you have something like red light, and now interesting, there are some organisms that do use red light, that do produce red light as bioluminescence. It doesn't travel as far, and there's a good reason they use it, and that's actually because it doesn't travel as far. They use it to find food. They use it like a little torch that only they can see. Because blue light isn't common in the depths, because all creatures are using blue light, because red light isn't common, because blue light is very common, because all creatures are using blue light because it penetrates deepest. Very few creatures use red light, and very few creatures are therefore able to actually pick up blue as a color. Pick up red as a color. I keep on getting mixed up here because I see all the blue and I think about blue. But I'm trying to say, blue light travels furthest, red light doesn't. Because blue light travels furthest, most creatures will use blue light as bioluminescence because they're using it to communicate with one another. Red light not used as commonly because it doesn't travel as far. If you want to communicate with other individuals of your species, or you want to attract food, you want the light to travel as far as possible. And so you use blue light, not red light. And what you'll then find, now I just have to again have a look. I think we need to go past here. Do we need to go up? No. I don't think we go up. No, we don't go up. Now that's our base. We need to go this way, I think. Anyway, so to communicate, they use blue light because that travels nice and far. Red light does not. But they can use, some species at least, can use red light to communicate. Or not to communicate, to spot, to look out for food. Because few creatures use red light, few are then able to actually pick it up as well. There's no point in making cones that can pick up, in your eyes at least, in your retina, make cones that can pick up red light if your species doesn't use red light to communicate. So, if some species then, that's what I was trying to say, some species then are able to produce red light, and they use it as a secret torch to pick up food. And their prey can't pick up red light because individuals of their species do not use red light to communicate, so why should they be able to pick up red light? I think there's an eel, a deep sea eel that does that. that uses... Oh, the Ghost Leviathan is still stuck in there. Okay, we're just going to run for it. Yeah, somehow that Ghost Leviathan juvenile over there got himself stuck earlier, and he is still in there. Okay, so we are just going to drop a beacon down here. We're going to call it Suleiman. Like Suleiman the Magnificent, because that skull over there is magnificent. So we're going to call him Suleiman. There we go. Okay, now carrying on this side. Okay, so there's a... I'm not sure whether there's a gulper eel that uses, on Earth at least, the red light to find their food. But there's one of them that actually has light-producing organs under their eyes. And they use it like a little torch. And they're then able to see their food, but their food is not able to see them. Which really is marvelous. I think this is the spot where we then will need to go out. We're going to leave ourselves a little beacon trail, a little breadcrumb trail of beacons, so that we can easily find our way out again. Okay, and just going to avoid that warper over there and put down another beacon. And we are going to go and call this one Arr! Because here be dragons. And then I'm just going to quickly head outside just to actually go mark the place that we descend with the Cyclops, so that we can find that a little bit more easily when we come past here. I think we went directly north past this spot, so we have to head south, which is that direction. So let's do that, shall we? Yeah, and hit a boomerang on the way out. Shame. I think... not that crack there, is it? No, this is too small for the Cyclops to go through, so it wasn't that spot. Was it still ahead? That's the question. I think this is the Cyclops hole. The Cyclops entrance, yeah. And there's the Ghost Leviathan. Okay, right, so there is a big old Ghost Leviathan up there. That one would be adolescent or an adult. So we are going to just say... please don't come for us now, Crab Squid. I am really not very keen. Just going to drop one more beacon over here. And what's going on here? Who's attacking what? Okay, let's call this one Ghost Above. Then we know that this is the spot where there is a Ghost Leviathan above us. Okay, and now we just follow the breadcrumb trail of beacons home. Okay. Rightio. Now if I just switch off my lights and I just do this. Lights are on, okay. We just do this. I mean, this is just gorgeous. I'm not sure whether I've actually scanned these floaty bulbs. I don't think I have, but I think we also have a warper here somewhere. So let's just not do the floaty bulb scanning now. We'll scan him up there. Because these things are obviously tethered to the rocks over there. These would be the roots down here, or root-like structures, the rhizoids most likely, which basically function like roots. If you're looking at algae, things like the creepvine in the game here, or kelp on Earth, they don't actually have true roots. They have what we call haptera, which are the root-like structures of a kelp or of algae. Let's have a look. What has this thing got to say about not these things? We need to go for that. This is a plant. It's flora. It's not exploitable. Anchor pods. There we go. Okay, exclusively on the deep reefs, it consists of a large spherical gas-filled membrane anchored to the sea floor by its root system. Okay, so it calls it a root system. It may actually be Haptera rather than true roots. True roots you'll find with your vascular plants, plants that actually have xylem and phloem to take... well, the xylem takes water from the roots up to the leaves, and phloem will take sap down. Think, for example, maple syrup that is tapped from the phloem of the maple trees. So that's more what you'll find true roots in. These are most likely Haptera. Is there something outside my window? It looked like there was. May just have been a shoal of fish. Anyway, at these depths, it's unlikely the structure is designed to enhance access to sunlight. Yeah, but rather the pod's ability to propagate. Interesting. Okay. Once the pods attain sufficient height, they burst, releasing spores which catch the current and disperse around the local area. Very interesting that. Okay, so what we've got here, in essence, this up here is not actually the plant. That is its massive fruiting body, whereas the plant itself is down here. There's no photosynthesis 550 meters below the ocean surface, but they are found in areas with quite a lot of thermal vents, like the one we've got over there. I'm just also keeping an eye on that guy over there. Like the thermal vent over there, where a lot of sulfur-containing compounds and potentially methane and things like that are bubbling to the surface. And it's probable that these anchor pods are what we call chemoautotrophs. Like some bacteria which thrive along these vents, they are actually producing energy by breaking apart sulfur-containing compounds. And it's probable that these anchor pods do something like that, or they could have some kind of mutualistic relationship with those sulfur-breaking downing bacteria. Similar to some plants on Earth, the Fabaceae, for example, the pea or the bean family, they have got little root nodules that they will have Rhizobium, for example, a genus of nitrogen-fixing bacteria. Oh, sorry, boomerang. Nitrogen-fixing bacteria that live in those little root nodules. We are just going to be dodging as much as we possibly can. Miss. And we are going to go past Crystaline over there to the Cove Base Alpha. Anyway, those Fabaceae, they've got little root nodules that they are bacteria living in there that fix nitrogen, and they give some of the nitrogen to the plant, and the plant gives them a place to live, so that's brilliant. And it could be a case that those anchor pods there possibly also have some kind of mutualistic relationship with the bacteria that are able to break apart the sulfur-containing compounds. So the anchor pods themselves most likely are not able to produce their own food. Okay, right, so the Ghost Leviathan is out. And it is very unhappy with life. We are just going to... Oh, we've got to go straight past him, don't we? Okay, we're just going to go sneaky, sneaky to this side. Please don't chase us. We will be very unhappy if you do. Oh, he's stuck again. Okay, now's our chance. Seize the opportunity. Carpe diem dem jugulum. Seize the day by the throat. Anyway, there we go. Ah, okay. Cove Base Alpha. And now that we've got a little cookie crumb trail of beacons, we should be able to more easily navigate in and out of this system. Should be being the operative term. I, however, will still be able to easily get lost. So we have Crystaline up there. A ghost above our Crystaline, and I think, yeah, we technically need to go through there. Although there is a chance we could actually go along there. Anyway, let's have a look, see if we can make it along here. Otherwise, we need to put up another beacon to go, please go here. I don't think this is the way. Could be. No, this is not the way. You see, it'd be horrible to get stuck over here with the Cyclops and having to turn around again and potentially go past the Ghost Leviathan again. Anyway, okay, so we can skirt along the outskirts there and actually make it down over here. Okay, that's good, that's good. Of course, as we are going along, give any comments or questions you guys have. Feel free to drop it down in the chat there as well. Always happy to be able to chat to you guys as we go along. And I've got my phone with the chat in front here, so we can actually chat a bit if you have any questions whatsoever. Or if you just want to chat about what on earth is happening in the world or anything interesting in nature, that of course I'm also always keen for. Okay, I think we are relatively safe over here, so let's actually go and scan this Sea Dragon Leviathan. Since we are here, may as well go for it. Oh, we have already scanned it. Yeah, because this is the one that somewhere... Were we really this close to the...
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Oh my word. We had gone into that lab over there previously. And we were so close to the cove, and we didn't go there. If only I had come down a little bit deeper, we would actually have been at the place where I wanted to go for base setup, and actually have probably dropped down a beacon over here. Anyway, we're here now. Come on, what's chasing us? Oh, it's the river prowlers. Hello, and goodbye. Yeah, you stay there, okay? I only want the little ghost rays floating around here. Okay.
Warning. Maximum.
Oh, okay. Yes. Okay, I forgot. We can't go deep down and dive into our moon pool here. We can barely make it. Making it nonetheless.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Okay. Marvelous. Let's have a look. Yeah, we have got enough things on us to survive. Just going to whoop, teleport down, go this way, and use the fabricator. Make one filtered water. And just quickly drink that just to get things up. Next shiny is... I'll put the gold in here as well. We don't need that. Okay, now we can go and get our prawn suit and then come down. Well, first of all, let's quickly scan this here. This marvelous cove tree over here. Giant cove tree. Okay. Interesting. Alright, so hardy, fast-growing bark covers the outside of the tree. Minuscule organisms inhabit the notches in the surface. So, with the bark here, having said that it's fast-growing, means that this tree probably is also very fast-growing. Takes a lot of energy to make bark, and if you are producing a thick bark, it really takes a lot of energy. So, most likely the bark over there is to protect the tree here against two things: the crushing depths at which it is growing, and then also the high temperatures that it will be experiencing down here as well. It needs to be protected against that. So it makes sense that it has a very nice thick bark and a very, very hardy, fast-growing bark. Okay. There's also some Ghost Leviathan eggs. Trees' branches are wrapped around a number of maturing eggs belonging to the species designated Ghost Leviathan. So the tree appears to be an ancient nesting ground that eggs were laid when the tree was young, and now the branches protect and grow with them as they await the right conditions to hatch. Interesting that the eggs over here seem to have gone into a state that we call diapause, which is a state of arrested development. So they have developed up to a point, and these embryos here are now waiting for some kind of environmental trigger before they continue developing. And here it seems we've got a nice big one and some smaller ones as well. So these ones, it seems that there's more than one embryo that's developing in one egg. So there's one big one and three small ones in that one. And in this one I think we've got two small ones developing in this egg. So it's polyembryonic, meaning that it has more than one embryo in this case per egg. Fascinating. However, it's quite possible that one over here, this largest one, will actually eat the smaller ones that are developing. And in essence, one egg will then just birth one baby. It's very possible that that is what's going to happen. Okay.
Captain. All systems online.
Why am I not seeing nickel anymore? Did I stop the scan? Yeah, I must have, because I don't think I've run out of energy in the base there. Anyway.
Engine powering up.
We're at 100%. We're not going to rig for silent running yet. Only if when we run into the Ghost Leviathan, are we going to do silent running. For now, we're just going to do slow running. Wait, I need to go. Why am I stuck? Come on. This definitely is the episode where we'll get stuck. This is the stream where whatever I do, I wedge myself somewhere in places where I don't belong. Okay, am I alright? Everybody alright behind me? Beep, beep, beep. There we go. Okay, finally. Off to Skullyman. Our first beacon. Skullyman. You see river prowlers minding their own business down there. Interesting what you're mentioning there, suddenly Boop, with the encapsulation that some bacteria will go to. It's similar. It is a state whereby they don't use energy to stay alive, really. They're basically just waiting for the right conditions. It is slightly different, I believe, but it functions similarly. So with the diapause, what you'll find is it's usually in a state of development that they go for that, or that they do that. If you look at, for example, when we did Grounded, when I played Grounded, there was the episode where I talked about the water fleas with the Daphnia. They also go into a state of diapause with the young developing up, the embryo developing up to a stage and then stopping. What bacteria, however, are doing is that usually, well, some of them at least, if they have a condition that is, as you're mentioning there, that's too hostile. So, for example, they realize that, oh goodness, a lot of us are dying. Things are not looking good for us. It's too hot, it's too cold, it's too acidic, it's too alkaline, whatever may be the case. They encapsulate themselves. They actually go into, or they form a cocoon-like structure around themselves. I'm not exactly sure how it works. I think in some cases the membrane hardens, things along those lines. But that is the living organism, the adult that will do that. With the diapause, however, it's mostly a case of arrested development, where the embryo is developing up to a point, and then it waits. And when the conditions are then perfect for it to continue developing, so similar conditions are not quite right, but it's not a case of it being too hostile for them to survive. It's just a case that it's not perfect for them. When conditions are then perfect, they go out of the state of arrested development.
Rig for silent running.
And then they continue developing, as we are going to go here in silent running. Really going to eat our battery life, but I don't want to be attacked by that thing over there. Yes, I know we are so close to the wall over here, but I don't want to be attacked by that Ghost Leviathan. We're just going to continue on. Okay, it is not paying us any attention yet. We're just going to run out here. Yes, it's... Oof, goodness. That's not good. How's our... Oh, we're fine. It's fine. We're not dying yet. Okay. We're not silent running, but we are trying to move as slowly as possible, make as little noise as possible.
Ahead standard.
Now we are a little bit safer. We can actually go out. When we make it up there to R, or to Ghost Above, sorry, we make it to R, to Ghost Above, then we will again actually possibly go into silent running a bit more. Let's just have a look here. What is happening here? Okay, we can make it that way. Okay. Okay, I am hitting certain things without knowing what I'm hitting. I think we need to head a little bit higher up. But yeah, so anyway. So the arrested development here is with the embryo, basically just kind of chilling, developing... sorry, Ghost Ray. Developing up to a point, and then waiting for conditions to be right. It's similar. It's similar, but it's also very different. It's same, different, but still same. It's something we observe in South Africa, at least here where I am, in the southern part of South Africa, where some of our forest trees, our forests will often also behave that way. Some trees, at least, in certain forests, let's put it that way. Certain forests will work that way. Yeah, you made the issue of coming into and bumping into me, trying to attack me. Made a small little dent into our little ship here. Yeah, that'll teach you. In our forests, what will happen is that a lot of seedling trees will actually germinate. So the seeds will germinate, and then the trees will grow up to a certain height, and then they will wait. And they can wait like that for a century or so, for decades or centuries, until there is a hole in the canopy, a gap in the canopy, for them to then actually start growing through. These are what we call the fine-grained forests. And it's to some extent a state of arrested development. They are not mature yet, and a lot of them are not fruiting yet or flowering or anything like that. But they also don't grow higher up because conditions are not perfect for them to reach the canopy. So it is to some extent a state of arrested development. Where we need to go north, that direction. Yeah, need to go there. Oh, there goes a ghost jelly. Shame we didn't make it, but unfortunately I do believe ghost above somewhere. Where is the beacon? It's right over there. In other words, the ghost is right here somewhere.
Ahead slow.
What's our battery like? 96%. Oh, we can actually
Silent running.
rig for silent running just so we can make it out. There's the ghost. Okay, we're gonna go that way. Oh, it's right there. Those hammerhead projections on the front there are most likely, well, for ramming to some extent. So it's quite possible that they are using that to ram into one another during territorial disputes. In hammerhead sharks, we have a similar structure which they do not use for ramming into one another. With that, it's more to do with their sensors to pick up food and electromagnetic signals and things like that. But with the Ghost Leviathan that we had there, it is most likely a case of them using that to ram into one another. It seems to be strengthened to some extent to actually be able to ram into one another. Okay, now, yes, Reefbacks, we are very, very happy to see you rather than some of the other Leviathans. Let's just quickly go out here and look at our beacons. Where we need to have the beacon for home. We need to head there. That is where we need to go. And we are going to go as close to the surface as we possibly can, so we don't get too many strange things of the deep attacking us. It looks like the ship has repaired itself. It seems that we have no more sliver of health gone there. Okay, we are heading to home. Homeward bound. And then we can make our way back here with our prawn suit. And when we are there, of course, we'll have to look up what we need for the depth module of the prawn before we even leave the safety of the ship over here, of the Cyclops. Because if we drop out of the Cyclops with our prawn suit, it is definitely going to lose health. And we obviously don't want that happening. And we also don't want to accidentally bump into a reefback over there. That's a little baby. You can see the back is still smooth. There are no other life forms that have attached to it. It is still nice and small. It's a little baby. Okay, I think we can probably park our Cyclops over here. And then we can just come closer with the prawn suit. Maybe a little bit closer. I don't want to go into the shallows with our Cyclops over here because we are just going to damage it. Yeah, you see, we're already ramming. Yeah, lady, we'll ram in. We'll drink in a moment. already ramming the coral tubes over there. So we are just going to park it nicely over here. Semi-controlled descent. Yeah, we're just going to switch off. Switch off the lights. Let's have a look at what we have in. Nothing with us. Okay, so we can. We'll just put those back in. Drink those.
Stabilizing.
And put those in there. And now we're all 100%. Marvelous. Let's go out again. Home. We may need to grab some... almost looks as though that bladderfish is infected, but doesn't seem to be. Let's just grab some little fishies here from the shallows so that we can take it down with us. I think I need one more boomerang. Yeah, one more boomerang. Then we have boomerang, bladderfish, and peeper that we can start breeding populations of down in the deeps. There's a boomerang. Okay, great. Grab you there. Okay, let's homeward bound. That's where we're heading. That is where we have to go. Let's see. Have I got? Oh, I've got some coffee. Yay! It's basically iced coffee at this time, but it's coffee nonetheless. Oh, I love the point where we are in the game now, where we've got a Cyclops, we've got a prawn suit, we have got... Have we got a prawn suit? We do have a prawn suit, right? No. Yes, we do. Oh, for a moment I thought we don't have one. But there we go, there is a prawn suit. Sheesh. Okay, we've got a prawn suit. We've got things that we can go down deep. We've got the rebreather. We've got reinforced dive suit. We've got the... Which capacity tank have we got? Ultra high, I think? Oh, high capacity. Ooh. We need to make the ultra high capacity. Wonder what we need for that. We don't have a modification station here anymore. I believe. I took that out. But ultra high capacity, what do we need? Should be here somewhere. Okay, ultra high. Oh, it's for lithium and a high. Well, we've got the high capacity. That's perfect. Okay, let's have a look what they say.
Life pod 2 coordinates attached. We're way past our safe depth and bleeding O2. We'll have to swim for the surface, but it's 500 meters straight up. We'll make for the rendezvous and keep you posted. Out.